I wanted to ask you a little bit about the entertainment industry, just because there might be some viewers that are interested in that. Um, what's your perspective on content in general? Like, a lot of times there's so many different projects coming through, not only in Hollywood, Bollywood, so many different industries. Do you think movies, films, shows, music even, should it be made with a sense of meaning? Like, do you think people should think the message that it's going to spread before they even make the content? Or because if you ask a lot of actors and a lot of people from the industry, they'll be like, well, it's art. It's not meant to always teach you something. That there doesn't have to be like a call to action from content. It can be plain entertainment. I wanted to dive into that because that's something not, I think there was this movie called Animal in Bollywood that got released. And I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. I mean, obviously the actors, they did a great job, but it kind of showcased a lot of masculinity in a negative way, a lot of, abuse, guys, men kind of justifying not only marital affairs, but also abuse to multiple women. And although they weren't shown as, picture perfect human beings, what happened was because of the day of social media, people kind of just create reels pretending to be these characters, right? So you see, if someone is there's a scene where I think Bobby Deol played this character, and he played it very well from an acting point of view. He did a great job in terms of embodying the role, but he kind of calls in a few girls, and then he, abuses them, etc., etc. One thing leads to another, and that scene, which kind of goes like this, and he kind of calls them in. People started making a lot of reels on that and trying to be him, and it got 1 million plus reels. Now, although it's just kind of acting and plain entertainment, one could say that, is that really the message that should be going out on social media, which is being viewed by kids these days? So I would love to know what your take on content overall and the industry is.
It's not something that I've given much thought to. I'll just share an insight from the Gita. When you just say it's just entertainment, it's meant to entertain. What does entertainment actually do for us? It gives us happiness. It gives us joy or pleasure. Now, the Gita points out that there are these two kinds of pleasure. One kind is it's immediately pleasurable, but over a long period of time, it doesn't nourish you, doesn't do anything for you. In fact, it degrades you. That's one kind of pleasure. That's called rajasic. There's another kind of pleasure, which is not pleasurable right away. You have to make an effort to understand it and cultivate it. And then after some time, you begin to enjoy it. And that over a long period of time, it nourishes you, it elevates you. And the second kind of pleasure, which is called sattvic pleasure, is actually more pleasurable than the first kind. Okay, so the difference is the first kind, you don't have to put in any effort into it. Popular music, for example. So it's already, you just listen to it, and you can see people are moving to the rhythm, it's foot tapping to the beat. It's designed in such a way that it will appeal to just about everybody without effort. And the Gita says, it's like nectar in the beginning, but poison in the end. But poison in the end. There's a kind of pleasure which is nectar in the beginning, but poison in the nectar in the beginning means it's really nice immediately.
Yeah.
But very soon, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It degrades you physically, emotionally, intellectually, morally. So it's like poison. Whereas there's another kind of pleasure. Suppose classical music or dance or art or cinema. It might take a little effort to cultivate it, but then it gives much deeper joy. So the Gita says it's like poison in the beginning, but it's like nectar in the end. Poison in the beginning because it takes effort. It takes effort. It takes a lot of effort to learn classical music. Even not just to play it. I mean, not playing it obviously, or singing, but even just to appreciate it. One needs to pick up some stuff. It's not immediate. It might be nice, but it's more and more, it's nicer still. The more one knows about it, the more one cultivates it. And that's true of everything. It's true of filmmaking. It's true of acting. It's true of writing, of All kinds of art and philosophy, all higher culture requires a little bit of effort. It's not entertaining at the beginning, but afterwards it's entertaining at a deeper, finer level, and you all feel better off after that. So this is an insight which I think the entertainment industry could use. Because if your goal is, as you said, it's just entertainment, all right, then just entertain. But entertain do a good job of it.
Yeah.